How's everybody doing? We're coming to you guys live from the corporate office actually tonight in Salt Lake City, Utah. Let's see if you guys can see that view back there. There's Mr. Cory. No, I don't think you can. What's up, everyone? How you doing? Sarasota in the house. Palm Coast in the house. What's up? I see Mr. Gavin Teague down there, hoodied up, looking serious. Let's play a little game before we start, guys. Who here has closed out some profits this week? I want to see that in the chats. Who here has closed out some profits this week? This is kind of a trick question for those of you that are new to our Zooms. It's kind of a trick question. Guys, we're super excited about the call tonight. We're going to hang out and chat a little business. I know a lot of you have heard a lot of rumblings. We are definitely shaking stuff out in the marketplace. And we're doing that because we're actually executing on a vision that people wish they could execute on. We're actually making it happen. So we're going to hang out, have a little fireside chat with you guys, talk a little business. And at some point in time in the presentation, we like backing up our business talk with facts. So we're going to open up some data, some FX books, and show y'all some results that we're getting here, because we don't like to just talk about it. We like to be about it. So we're going to show y'all some results. I'm going to go ahead and kick this thing off. What do you think, Cory? Let's do it. Guys, if you don't know who I am, my name's Thomas Then. I live in Jacksonville, Florida, but we're here hanging out at the corporate office together. We've been here since Tuesday, just making sure everything is tried and true, and this ship is ready to do hundreds of millions of dollars. We truly believe that we have something really special here. This has been a long time in the making. This isn't something that just popped up overnight. This is about 6 years worth of blood, sweat, and tears and trial and error and making things happen. And we're here, we're executing. This thing is ready to absolutely take off. And honestly, I think one of the most exciting things for us is we know this is something that can bless a lot of people's lives, where we live in a time and age where people are looking for something more than ever. I don't know, you were talking about the facts earlier. I think Cory's guy at TD Ameritrade said that there's record highs of people opening brokerage accounts. And that's because more than ever, people are realizing that their money sitting in the bank is actually losing money.
That's right.
And
even in the IRAs, the self-directed portfolios, the 401ks growing 6 to 8% a year. I mean, it's so old that, to be in that situation, and people just don't know any better. You know what I mean? They don't know that there's vehicles out there for them that can get them to the next level. And, we see people all the time making 6, 8, 10% a month just on autopilot, hands-free. But most of these people never even realize that these things are available to them, because they're just kind of, living life with their blinders on, going out and making that check, having to go into those 401ks and their IRAs. And they're getting to that age where, my broker just told me, he's like, we have more than ever from 56 to 62 years old, that retirement age of all these people, not only opening brokerage accounts, but, taking over their portfolios because they think that they can do better than what their money managers are doing, literally running self-directed portfolios. And, 99% of the time, they probably can do better. Even without knowing a lot, they could probably do better. So a lot of the stuff we're going to talk about is going to reflect around that. And then some more advanced stuff that we're going to talk with you guys about as well.
Yeah. Let's see here. Let me get my screen going. That's not what we want to see. We want to see this guy right here. Let me minimize this, get it out of the way.
You have the right chair up there?
Yeah, we got it. Presentation. There we go. Awesome, guys. So for those of you that do not know yet, we are in the process with all of you, whoever invited you on. We are one big compensated community on a crusade to teach people to solve a lot of these problems that Cory just spoke about. People are realizing more than ever that what they're doing is not going to get them to where they want to be in the future. They're realizing more than ever with technology that they can actually enhance their life. They can live a better lifestyle. And this quote that you're going to see on the next page is just so real to me. And I'm sure a lot of you will agree. In times of change, the learners inherit the earth, while the learned remain beautifully equipped for a world that no longer exists. And I think it portrays what we're doing here at Digital Profit, because our idea here is not it's not some get rich quick deal. It's teaching people good financial principles. It's giving people access to tools that not everyone has access to. Typically, some of the tools that you're going to see are only have access to high net worth individuals or hedge funds or banks for that matter, are using similar technologies. And this, guys, like I said before, this isn't something that we just made up. This has been something that's been a long time in the making, that some of the technologies you're going to see tonight have been used for years, and they are working absolutely amazing. Let's see in the chats for those of you that have seen that there's a lot of change going on around us. You see a lot of old school ideas of making money dying off. You see a lot of old school jobs dying off. It's been said that in the next 5 to 10 years that over 50% of the jobs are going to be replaced by AI and robotics. And this quote to me speaks very true in the fact that we see that happening all around us right now. And the beautiful thing is that we now have been presented with information that can help us dodge a bullet per se. We're not going to be stuck in the old ways of making money. We're going to use technology to really leverage our lifestyle and leverage the money that we have. And that's what Digital Profit's all about. We're literally giving you a complete financial toolkit where you're going to learn here in just a second how you can leverage our broadcast trading to the fullest extent. You're going to see that you can earn while you learn. Yes, we want to teach you skills that you can take with you for the rest of your life, but for one of the first times ever, we have some tools that actually give you the real world ability, no matter how busy you are, no matter where you come from, what your skill set is, that you can actually put your cash flow on autopilot while you're learning some skill sets that you can take with you for the rest of your life. And as you saw in the chat, we have hundreds upon hundreds of members, actually thousands of members now that are earning passive income daily and weekly. And like I said, this requires absolutely no experience. If you have a smartphone or a laptop, you can take advantage of these technologies. We just talked about this a little bit. The secret to wealth creation is not getting 4 jobs. That's the old school way of thinking, right? The old school way of thinking is, oh, I need to make more money. Let me go get another job. Or let me stop eating filet mignon and start eating ramen noodles, right? Those are the old school ways of thinking. We get to use technology to not have to do that anymore, because that's what the wealthy people are doing. They're using what they have, and they're using technology and resources to leverage their time and leverage the money. And we believe, and it's happening in the real world. I'm sure you're seeing it in the chats. I see the chat box going crazy. We can teach you how to create massive leverage, not only with your money, but with your time. And at the end of the day, I like leveraging my time almost more than my money, because we can get caught up in the rat race of life where we're chasing that rabbit because we don't have the right tools. We don't have the right mentors. We don't have the right guidance at our fingertips. And that's exactly what we want to do. We want to help give you financial independence and time freedom using some of the tools you're going to hear about tonight. We have to talk about this real quick because we're talking about money. We are not guaranteeing just because you become a member at Digital Profit that you are going to start making money through osmosis. We can't guarantee that when you start trading, you're going to make money. Anything that you can make money on in life has its own inherent level of risk. So don't invest anything more that you're willing to lose. And don't think just because you become a member, you're gonna get rich and become financially free overnight. However,
nice, right?
Yeah, it'd be nice for sure. But what you will see is that we speak in fact and we speak in data, and we're going to show you that we can back up what we're talking about with actual real world results. And you can see the past. If we could use the past as a dictator of the future, we have some of the most powerful financial tools that we've ever seen, but we also can't guarantee the future as well. So just know that. So I'm going to bring Mr. Cory on here to talk about some of our echo trading products, and they are very, very powerful. He's going to go through some of the echo trading products, and then I'm going to come on and talk a little bit more. For those of you that don't know Cory, I think a lot of you do. You've heard his story. He's a very successful entrepreneur. We've been business partners for a while now. We've recently done some really cool products in this space and made millions of dollars. We've helped change thousands of people's lives. And this is just everything we've done in the past has led us to where we are right now. And we could not be more excited to bring these tools to the masses. Cory's been a very successful entrepreneur. Like I said, he's a multiple 7-figure trader, just a really great guy. And there's no one better here to talk about this trading platform, because talk about a subject matter expert when it comes to trading, that's this guy. So without further ado, I'm going to bring on my business partner, Mr. Cory Kromray, to talk to you about echo trading.
Awesome, man. I appreciate it, Tommy, and I appreciate it, guys. And thank you for being here. Guys, and like Tommy said, we're not, in a situation where want to go to the, what's that?
All you do is click that for some reason.
Okay.
It's acting weird. Yeah.
We're not going to be in this, or we're not these guys who are going to tell you about anything that we can't back up with data. That's one of the biggest things that, as a trader, is you always want to see performance metrics, and you want to see the data that can back up, what people are saying. I think in this industry, you see a lot of fluff, you see a lot of noise out there where people understand that the concept of making money in the markets is something that people are interested in. Well, they take advantage of that situation, and you create these sign-up deals where everybody's getting involved and thinking that they're going to make money in the markets, but then they're actually just making money on promoting the product and service. Well, we wanted to have the ability to also, have people make money from promoting our products and services, but we need to make sure that they're making money with those products and services. I've been a full-time trader for almost 9 years now. I've been in private equity management for about 5. Managed one of the top grossing private equity portfolios in the Midwest. Been among the top 1% ranked portfolios in the US for the last 4.5 consecutive years. And, one of the things that I can tell you, I don't say that to brag at all. I'm just going to tell you, it wasn't easy to get to that level in trading. In fact, my first couple of years in trading, I spent multiple 6 figures just in education to become a senior level trader. And I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of people don't have that type of money to go out and spend on education to learn new skills. I could tell you, just coming from somebody who's done it and made millions in the industry and have a dream life, that this is one of those skills that you could master, just this one skill, and make money with it for the rest of your life. You would never need to learn another skill to make money, as long as these markets are open and markets are trading, which obviously I don't think they're going to go away at any time, right? We'd have a lot of different subjects to talk about if that was happening. I think the world would be in chaos, probably zombie apocalypse or something. But while these markets are alive, you can learn skills to make money in them. And, what you see typically out there, these money managers, Edward Jones, Morgan Stanley, Merrill Lynch, all this stuff, where you see these portfolios, people have no idea how those portfolios are even being traded, right? Your money's kind of in the market. You have money managers that you're paying, you're doing your 8%, 10% a year, if you're lucky. And you just think that that's normal, that in order to get results where you're making 8 to 10% a month, that you have to be involved in a hedge fund and you have to be an accredited investor worth millions of dollars. And a lot of times, in a lot of cases, actually, that's true. Until kind of a lot of these markets started getting deregulated, right? Or you have different technologies that come into the market. You have traders that become experts and learn how to code different softwares that can run on AI. And with AI changing the landscape of this industry, we can now make those softwares available to people at prices that they can afford. I remember getting started in trading, spending all that money on education. It was literally not because I wanted to go spend the money. It was because I didn't have a choice. Like, you had to spend that type of money to learn the skill the right way. And, even putting courses together in the past, just a course on trading like S&P 500 E-mini futures. There's companies that want to charge $25,000 up front, lock people into $3,000 a month contracts to be involved in trading rooms just to learn one market, where we have products and services that can, not only trade multiple markets, but we can put you in positions in these markets for very, very little money. With our first 3 softwares that we're bringing to market, it puts the individual in a situation where they eliminate human error, right? This is literally signals driven by AI that are broadcasted directly to your brokerage account, a broker of your choice. You're in full control of your funds at all times. Literally 100% of all the profits are getting paid to you. You literally just pay a subscription price to our AI software, and all of a sudden you're going to have it making money for you in the markets. And based on the results that Tommy's going to talk to you about, we're averaging 7, 8, 9, sometimes 10% month over month. And a lot of people think that those results are just not possible. In the trading space, in the hedge fund world and private equity management, those results are not only obtainable consistently, they're expected, right? It's just a whole different ballgame. So to be able to bring a product like this to market for average, ordinary people with unordinary goals and dreams, to be able to help them accomplish them and get to that next level, it makes us very, very happy as entrepreneurs. Where a lot of people have sold the concept to the world of actually making money in the markets, we get people involved with us and they're actually making money in the markets from the day they get started. Within days, literally, it's connected. 5 minutes it takes to hook up the software. Once you get your broker funded and all that stuff, 3 different levels of software too. We have something for the very entry level person, software that runs on, even accounts as small as $250 up to, some of our top performing softwares where we're going to have like 2,500 or more in them that are performing at such a great level that most people would never even be able to see these type of results outside of a situation like this. A lot of people try to market the idea of getting there, but they're never actually performing where we actually have that proven track record that Tommy's going to go with you. And then on top of that, when you look at the next level of trading of, now I see that I can make money in these markets. Well, what's next? I got software and automation that's doing 7% a month, but I see these traders that are doing 7% a week. How do I get to be one of those guys? Well, like I said, normally you'd have to spend a lot of money to learn how to be one of those guys. But what we said is like, what if we could come together instead of just teaching all that white noise in the marketplace for pretty much everything that you could learn on YouTube? What if we actually taught the exact strategies that are winning? And before we get there, what if we created that very first step? What if we just sent out trade signals or trade alerts to the individual and taught them how to execute those trades on their platform through a copy and paste methodology? So every trade we take in the Forex market, the stock market, the options market, the futures market, you have the ability to take the exact entries and exits that we're calling out to the signals. Now, it's fully up to you if you're going to take the trades or not, but these are the trades that we're positioning ourselves into the market on a daily basis. And you have the ability to literally copy the exact moves in the market that we're making. I mean, you couldn't have a better opportunity in the business if I just stopped there, right? You have hands-free automation that's averaging 7 to 10% a month, right? Even in bad months, it's doing 3%, 4% monthly. I mean, a lot of people's portfolios last year did 3% in the whole year, and our worst months are doing 3%, 4%. So you got the hands-free automation, broadcasted signals right to your broker. Then when you want to start getting a little bit more hands-on, you can copy and paste the actual trades that experts are taking. And while you're doing all that, while you're earning this money, you can start learning the skill through our education platform. And actually, we have some really cool stuff that we're actually out here working on right now, where you're going to be able to be in trade rooms live with multiple 7 and 8 figure traders, documented track record traders, and be able to trade with them side by side, running your self-directed portfolio, running your IRA or your 401k or any type of investment capital that you want, being in that room with experts who've done this for a living, who've managed money, and have done this at a very, very high level, managing millions and millions of dollars, sometimes, tens of millions, over 100 million in some cases, where you get to be in a room with them side by side, learning how they analyze the market, and not just learning all the noise, learning the exact strategies that they're using to pull money out of the markets as the markets shift and as they adapt, and learning about volume profiles and learning about risk management and scaling into a trade properly, exiting at the right time, and learning how to put that all together where you just learn a couple strategies so you don't have to focus on all the white noise. And now we can teach you the important things like risk management and the fundamentals of the market. Why when this moves, and this moves, and the correlations that will make you an expert. So we can come into this market now as a very entry-level trader, or somebody who's just, very, very successful and they've never figured out a way how to grow their money at a big rate. Anybody in between as well, right? From doctor to ditch digger and everybody far and in between, where you can come in and right away start earning money hands-free, then learning the skill to take that to the next level. And then obviously there's those other markets that a lot of people are very uneducated on, right? And in fact, we just started diversifying our portfolios into them not too long ago as well, because it was such an iffy arena, right? With the cryptocurrency world. Well, we partnered up with people who've been in crypto since the very inception of it. People that have been in since Bitcoin was trading at like $8 and stuff like that, or even pre $8 Bitcoins. Right now we're at like 37,000, 38,000 per Bitcoin. Well, we've brought the best of the best experts, but not only experts, automation to that arena as well. And Tommy's going to go over that a little bit, but just with what I've talked about, right? With Echo EDU, with what we've done in the, in the Forex trading space with our Forex automation, with a lot of the signals that we're doing in the stock market, the options market, the Forex market, and even the crypto market too. We're actually giving you our crypto signals just with all of those concepts in that early stage of your trading journey. You're going to get that between $89 a month and $169 a month if you're really all in on that package. Now, this $169 a month, and right, there's no big outrageous fee either where you're paying $1,700 up front or $2,500 up front. It's $169 up front, and then you're going to be paying $169 per month. You're going to get all the education in Echo EDU, which is like micro learning. It's kind of your basic level of education, but then you're going to get all of those signals as well. Not only in the Forex market, crypto market, stock market, right? You're going to get all of those. You're going to have a little bit of live education that comes with that as well, where you're going to actually start getting your basic foundation of live trading and intraday trading in the big boy markets. But you're going to get access to all three of our top performing softwares that are fully automated to earn you that money. So then when you're ready to go and scale into the next opportunity or start putting your crypto on automation, we got something for all of you guys as well. And that's where it gets really exciting. So I'm going to kick it back over to Tommy and let him share a little bit about that.
Awesome. Awesome. Great job. You know, what's crazy about this, Cory, is literally $6 a day.
Yeah.
You get access to all the software.
And wait till they see the results of what it's compounding that monthly for $6 a day, right?
$6 a day. Guys, trust me on this. Forget everything we're going to, you don't have to forget it, but pay attention to everything we're going to go through. But the only thing you need to remember getting off this is we have a 30-day money back guarantee. If you try our products, you don't like them, it's not 7 days or 10 days. You have 30 days to figure out if this product is something that you want to get involved in. And make sure that every single person that on this call, when you get off, you're added to our 100% digital testimony group. The testimony group will blow you away. One of the funnest things in the morning now, my wife gets mad at me because I like open my phone and I start looking at my closed out trades. But almost every single morning when the market's open, we're all getting text messages. We're getting posts in our testimony group of people who made money while they slept using our Elevate, Freedom, and Paradise software.
I think an important thing to note too is that we're the only company in the industry that does a 30-day back money guarantee on that product.
Yeah, it's absolutely incredible. So who out there likes cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and Ethereum and all that good stuff? This is something else that I don't think exists anywhere else right now that I know of.
Definitely for
So one of the biggest things, if you're a believer long-term in cryptocurrency, you don't even really care what the USD value is. You're just trying to get more Satoshis, right? Grow your Bitcoin, whether it's like 0.001, whatever it is, like you're just trying to get more Bitcoin. I know me and Cory, we're buying Bitcoin every single week. We don't even really care what the price is because we truly believe that it is the future. The problem is not everyone has enough fiat currency to buy more Bitcoin. And maybe you have a little bit of Bitcoin now. So what if you could take that Bitcoin that you have sitting in your Coinbase account or whatever it is, you know, Cash App, I don't know where you keep your Bitcoin, on a ledger, hopefully, and you could send that Bitcoin and have little Bitcoin babies every day, right? Yeah. Where you could grow your Satoshi value, right? Sometimes people want to cash out their Bitcoin for one of these pumping up coins that may end up hitting a home run, but chances are you're going to lose Satoshi value in these coins. What if you could take your Bitcoin and start growing your Bitcoin, growing little Satoshis off your Bitcoin every single day? And I think we have the results for that too. I hope I have that screen pulled up, but we have a strategy that uses Bitcoin or Satoshis and trades against Forex Bear because that's the tried and true trading methodology. A lot of times when you're trading crypto, you're going back into USDT, right? Or you're going back into USD. So if you cash out some crypto and put it in USDT and waiting for these key entry points, you may have had a winning trade, but you went back into USD and then Bitcoin goes parabolic and you basically lost your USD value of the crypto, and your Satoshi value is actually smaller than it if you just held it. So we have a way that you can actually trade in bits. This is a $20 add-on, by the way, to our $169 package. You can use this Bitcoin. It's called BitFX. You can use this for just an additional $20 where you can load Bitcoin into a broker account. It trades Forex pairs with Bitcoin, but when it's closing out profits, you're growing your Satoshi value. And I think we'll have it pulled up. If we don't, one of our accounts, I'm trying to remember the numbers right now, we loaded 6 Bitcoin into it, cashed out 3 Bitcoin, and it's at 10 Bitcoin value right now. And last month we did 8%. So think about that for a second. If you have 1 Bitcoin in and you do 8%, you're growing your Satoshi value by 8%, not your USD.
Imagine if Bitcoin's also climbing in price at the same time.
That's right. Yeah. So if Bitcoin goes parabolic, it doesn't matter that you're in a fiat currency trade. You're still going to be accumulating more cryptocurrency. And for those of you that really understand how powerful that is, this actually is probably our most powerful product. This is lightning in a bottle for those of you that love cryptocurrency. If you could figure out a way to just put your Bitcoin to work for you and not have to go back and forth to USDT, this is absolutely a game-changing product. If you love crypto and you're holding on to Bitcoin, you better be using this product. It's very, very, very powerful. Where's my phone here? Let me show you guys something real quick. I'll pull it up here. I didn't plan on doing this, but I'm just feeling a little pumped up here, so I'm going to do it. So this is my live account right here, and this was closed profits. This is all Forex pairs traded against Bitcoin, and look at those closed profits. Hopefully you guys can see that. We had literally 1, 2, 3. We had about seven trades close out today that absolutely crushed it, and it grew Satoshi value. Very, very powerful. For those of you that have a Binance account, or you're holding some USDT in Binance, or you want to trade USDT versus Bitcoin, we actually have another hands-free strategy that's in partnership with a fintech company that you guys can go look up right now. It's endotech.io. And you'll start to see some commonalities here. Digital Profit is basically a membership that gives you access to some very powerful digital tools that are going to help you accumulate more Bitcoin, help you make money in the Forex markets or any of these other markets. This is a partnership that we have, and it's an exclusive partnership. There's only 2 other companies that have access to this, and it's called Sigma AI, but it's through a company called endotech.io. You can go look it up. The CEO has like a PhD in artificial intelligence. It's insane. And if you're going to trade your cryptocurrency versus US dollar, this is the safest, best bet for you because they have a track record. And to us, we've seen tons of pie in the sky stories trading where someone's like, I made 30%, I made 40%. But sadly, 3-4 months later, those people end up wiping out their profits. This company, you can go do due diligence on them. If you want to go to them as a retail person off the street, you would spend $125,000 for a license. Over here at Digital Profit, you can get access to Endotech for either $89 or $119. $89 gives you 1 strategy, and $119 gives you 6 of the strategies. And all you do is you connect an API on your Binance account, and you connect those dots, and it goes to work for you right away. And the thing I love about that is it's trading 7 days a week. Cryptocurrency market is always open. It's kind of sad sometimes in Forex when 5 o'clock rolls around on Friday. You're like, man, this is kind of boring. I'm not making any money. So if you're into cryptocurrency trading, make sure you get BitFX, and Sigma AI is very, very powerful, powered by Endotech. Another way that we are trying to bridge the gap of cryptocurrency versus fiat currency, because we do truly believe that that is the future, is we're solving a problem. Now you're starting to see other companies try to get into this space as well. And we feel like that we have the best product of that for now. And it's something exclusive to Digital Profit, where you get a really cool actual metal card if you want, where you can actually store your Bitcoin if you'd like. And get this, if you want to go down the street, we use Starbucks, for example, and you want to buy a coffee with your Bitcoin, you can use one of our bad to the bone metal cards, swipe that card, and it will pull just enough Satoshis or Bitcoin, a fraction of your Bitcoin, to actually buy that coffee if that's something that you chose to do. Because most people these days, if you look at companies like MicroStrategies, they have all their money sitting in Bitcoin. And for you to be able to stay in Bitcoin, ride the wave, the ups and downs, it doesn't matter if you're a long-term hodler of Bitcoin, but if you need to go buy something with that Bitcoin, you can do that with their card. And there's tons of different perks that we have here with this card. And I'm going to talk to you guys about some of those. These are one-time fees. These are not monthly fees. You can get one of our plastic Digital Profit cards that you can use to spend cryptocurrency. As a matter of fact, if you participate in our compensated community model where you're referring people to these trade products, you can actually have your commissions for those referrals paid to this card in USD or Bitcoin. You can actually trade as well. I saw Cory today, commissions went out today, and you bought Ethereum, I think, with your entire check. Because there's a good buy entry for Ethereum. So his commissions were paid to the CoinZoom wallet, and he bought Ethereum right there within an application that you get if you get access to
That's
this.
also important to say too, is that it's not just Bitcoin, right? I can have my holdings in Ethereum and swipe the card out of my Ethereum wallet as well.
Yeah.
And at the point of sale, at whatever merchant it is out there, as long as they accept Visa, right, it'll convert that Ethereum at the point of sale to whatever currency they're accepting, which is very, very powerful.
Yeah, very, very powerful. And you can literally open up the CoinZoom wallet and you can select where it's pulling that point of sale transaction from. Very, very powerful. So we have a couple different options here. We have a plastic card, pretty cool card. It doesn't matter. It still works the same. But if you like being fancy and you like starting conversations, we have actually a thick black stainless steel card that's absolutely freaking cool to look at and feel. It's a thick black card. I don't know if you guys have ever seen like an American Express black card. It literally looks and feels exactly like that. And then we also have a 24 karat gold plated one as well. There's different benefits to those cards. We're not going to go into all that detail tonight, but get with the person that invited you and they can get you some more information. What I will say is this: don't try to analyze and figure out the best card. If what we want you to do is just get in the ecosystem, get one of our trading bundles. Trading bundle number 3 is the one we highly recommend, so you can test out and see how all the softwares work. And then you can figure all this stuff out later. But we have tons of people buying these 24 karat gold plated cards because there's some other perks. Like you can get up to 5% cash back on your purchases. You get access to, on any of these cards, our Wonderlust travel platform, where it's basically a wholesale travel booking engine that works very similar to Expedia. You get anywhere from 45 on the plastic card up to 65% off what you would typically pay for retail on travel. What I've seen personally is, I mean, me and Corey used a similar product not too long ago, and on like $170 a night room, where we saved like $45 or something like that using this platform. So
sometimes 60, even $70,
yeah, so
depending on where.
So just getting this card one time, yes, you're gonna get a ton of value using our digital wallet system, but you're also gonna get paid back in savings through using the travel booking engine as well. Very, very powerful stuff. Here's some examples of our booking engine. We have over 1 million hotels worldwide. You get discounts on cruises, different travel bundles, car rentals, vacation rentals. Flights is one I skipped over because we have great stories of people saving money on flights, but flights have a very tight margin. So don't think you're going to get up to 65% off your flight, because that is just not the case. But there's some examples here. In this particular stay, our rate was $195. The internet rate was $351. So really, really good savings there. I'm going to talk a little bit about a compensated community. We truly believe that the most powerful form of marketing is a consumer that's happy. It's a consumer that's using a product that's excited on the value they're getting, and they want to share it with a friend. And most typical brick and mortar companies, they're taking anywhere from 30 to 60% of their revenues, and they're pouring that right back into digital marketing in the form of Facebook ads, Instagram ads, SEO, different influencer marketing, things like that. Companies are already taking most of their profits and giving those to somebody else to promote their product. We believe in a compensated community model. The people that are helping to bring customers, because they're happy customers, deserve to be compensated. I like to use the Ruth's Chris analogy. I don't know why, but I love their fillets. I've referred, I don't even know how many people to Ruth's Chris, and they've never even given me a free appetizer. We believe that we have the best compensated community model, and this is why. We have a product that would stand alone without a referral system. We have a product that brings extreme value to a customer, and you can be just a customer. You don't have to participate in the compensated community model or our commission engine. You can just use the product. But what we've seen so far is once somebody sees results, they cannot help but share it with people. So we believe that you should be compensated. And we have, in my opinion, and I've seen a lot of compensation plans, we've done hundreds of millions of sales in this type of ecosystem over the past decade. And I believe we have the most powerful one, not because it pays out the most. It does pay out very, very aggressive, but because the product would stand alone, even without the compensation plan. And what that does, it gives you the ability to do the work once by me sharing, for example, with Corey. If he gets consistent residual value from these products, he's going to residually pay for that auto ship. And the funny thing over here is people message us freaking out if their card doesn't process because you're basically getting a golden goose when you get one of our trading bundles. Your golden goose is laying those eggs every single morning, and you do not want to cancel that auto ship ever. So that lends to a residual income. And for those of you that don't know what residual income is, for a long time as an entrepreneur, I exchanged an hour of work for an hour of wage. I sold a product to get paid. There wasn't a lot of residual components. About a decade ago, I fell in love with residual-based model because that gives you the ability to do work one time and get paid over and over and over again. And hopefully here in this ecosystem, you refer one customer, they get value for the rest of their life, and they're going to continue to consume the product. So theoretically, you're going to continue to get paid for as long as they are using that product. It's very, very powerful. Here's a couple different ways that you can get paid through our referral or compensated community model. We have a 50% customer bonus. So for example, if you refer a customer, they spend $179 or $169, whatever the ticket item is, you're going to get a 50% referral bonus every single month that they use that product. Okay. Every single month. If somebody wants to be a member, and they don't want to just be a customer, they want to be a member and they want to participate in the compensated community, you're going to get a fast start bonus. And you're also going to be eligible for all these different ways to get paid. We have a global bonus pool where it's almost like a profit sharing, if you will, by just being a member and referring other members. At a certain point in our compensated community, you're actually going to get paid on all the global sales of this company. And they put 2% of all the global sales into a proverbial pool. And if you are available, if you are qualified to access that pool, you're actually going to get paid on sales that maybe aren't even in your referral network. Guys, how powerful is that? You can be part of the growth of what I think is going to be the next $100 million+ company over the next couple of years. It's absolutely incredible. We also have something called 2-team pay, where we build a left team and a right team, and you can get up to 20% commissions on your 2-team pay. We have a matching bonus. So for example, if I referred Cory to our business model here at Digital Profit, he's using the products, he decides to start referring them. If Cory gets a paycheck on 2-team pay, I'm going to get 20% of whatever that check is. So if Cory got $1,000 check on his 2-team pay, I'm going to get a 20%. So that'd be $200 on his weekly paycheck. And then this is where it gets very, very powerful. We pay up to 4 generations down. So if Cory refers somebody who refers somebody, I'm actually able to get up to a 10% match on some of his referrals and their referrals as well. And this actually is one of the most powerful parts of our compensation plan as time goes on and as the network grows. Here's an example of our 2-team pay. We build a left team, build a right team. Very, very simple. Don't try to learn all of this right now. We're just trying to give you a little sample of what it is. We have a compensation plan PDF that you can get all of this information on. Here's a really cool program. And we actually just got a lot of texts just last month by people that didn't even realize that they qualified. Gavin, you're one, I'm gonna pick on you. You're one of those on here. He's like, dude, I got a $700 bonus on my check. I didn't even know I had 5 people that referred 5 people already. So that just shows how powerful this is. You start referring people and you don't even realize that your network is growing. And we had tons of people that referred 5 people, that referred 5 people, and you get an extra $700 a month. Think about that for a second, guys. That's an extra $8,400 a year for referring 5 customers that are getting value from our product. And naturally, they go out and refer other people. You can knock down almost an extra 10 grand a year just on this lifestyle bonus. And that's just one of the ways that you get paid through our compensated community model. Here's some really cool diamond level bonuses. When you hit the rank of blue diamond, you get a $10,000 one-time bonus. All the way up to the rank of green diamond, you get $150,000 one-time bonus. And these are just things for you to have fun with, right? Load it in a trade account, pay off some debt, do whatever you want with it. This is just a one-time bonus, and the company's saying thank you for helping us grow the network and getting the word out about our products. Once again, we cannot guarantee if you sign up for Digital Profit and you become a member that you're going to start making a ton of money. But what we've seen already in the network is extremely powerful. Some of you may just want to be a customer and use the product, and that's totally fine. We have hundreds upon hundreds of happy customers that don't have intention of referring anyone, but they always end up doing so because they can't stop talking about this product. But for those of you that do want to participate in this business model, we have a turnkey business model here. I kind of look at it like a franchise, right? Why is McDonald's so successful? Because they have systems and protocol that can take the everyday average person and teach them how to run a multi-million-dollar fast food restaurant, right? We have the same premise over here. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to have any experience in business whatsoever at all. You can plug into our system. We have a team training site. We have onboarding in the back office. You're going to get access to all of those. And obviously, you can just be excited about the products, refer people to our turnkey business model system of duplication, and let the tools do all the heavy lifting. And obviously, we do tons of different training calls. We have a team back end to really educate you on how to be an online entrepreneur where you really can build a business from your phone. And the stories are just, they're incredible already, guys. I'm sure you've heard some of them. It's very, very powerful what's happening within our business. So what's the next steps? It's simple. Go pick out trading bundle number 3, 0 risk, 30-day money back guarantee. Go through our onboarding process and you can get set up. What's today? Wednesday. If you get set up tonight, you could get the software connected and start seeing this thing go to work literally this week, right? Get in there and get trading bundle number 3. Get with the person that referred you, get their link, lock in trading bundle number 3 tonight so you can dive into our ecosystem and see what we have to offer. Literally 0 risk. Now, if you want to start leveraging our compensated community model and you know people that want to make money from their smartphone, or maybe you know people that have tried to trade before, but unfortunately a lot of people, they don't make money trading. We have a model like Cory explained where we're feeding people the fish while we're teaching them how to fish. We're feeding people with Echo Broadcasting and we're teaching them how to fish with Echo EDU, which Cory is going to be a really, really big part of that platform. You're going to get to learn a ton of information from this man right here, and he is a wealth of knowledge. And then after that, we just teach people to duplicate. The beautiful thing we have here, guys, is that the stories do all the heavy lifting. If you add someone to our 100% digital page and they see the stories, they can't help but at least dip their toe into the water and test this product out. Now, for those of you that want to go all in with this thing, I want to talk to you all for a second, and then we'll show some results. We believe that now more than ever, people are getting into trading. They're figuring out that they do need a plan B. They need ways of taking their fiat currency that's sitting in the bank. And I don't know the exact numbers, but what is it? People are losing like 5 to 10% of their buying power of the dollar if your money is just sitting in the bank account. If JT's on here, I don't know if he's on here or not. We were playing around the other day at the office, and he had I have a Bank of America savings account. There was $100,000 in it. It's just been sitting there making no money. JT had one, I think it had $154,000 in it. We pulled it up and our interest was less than $2 for the month. Less than $2. And I know some of you can probably.
And you know what they're doing with your money, right? Yeah, they're trading it in the Forex market, making hundreds of % on your money, and they're just giving you that 1%.
Yeah, JT, that's a sad face for me too, because you had more money sitting in your Bank of America account than me. Guys, let's share some results for a second. Let's see in the chat. Do you guys want me to open up and show some real world results? You guys care to see that, or you want me to just shut this thing down?
As you pull up those results too, Tommy, one of the things that's really important here is, for the first time ever in this niche within the compensated community concept, the thing that I think is going to make this company explode so fast is people actually get to share their own results, and they don't have to share other people's from, last year or 2 months ago or 10 months ago. They actually get to share their real live results, their performance over the last 90 days to show their friends what their money did. Right? And in the meantime, while you're getting your portfolio set up and you're letting yours work on yours for, 60 days, 90 days until you build up that good track record, you have others, the documented track record that Tommy's going to share with you now, and other people's stories, the 100% digital. But this, for the first time ever, you're actually going to be able to share your own results because you're actually going to have them, right? It's a brilliant concept. So yeah, Tommy, pull up those results. I think people are going to be pretty blown away by what these softwares have done.
Let's do it. Let's see here.
Another thing that's important, guys, to know is that this is the same softwares that we run on our accounts, hundreds of thousands of dollars, $1 million accounts. This is the same software. You're not getting a watered down version of it. This is the exact software that we're running on a daily basis on our accounts as well.
Yep, absolutely. So Here's one of our FX Blues. This is a company account. As you can see, the balance is 137,000. And if you take a look here, this is closed out 41. And this is just one of them. I'm going to show you another one here in just a second. This specific account is closed out over $41,000 in profit. I think this one is 8 months old. Is that right? I think this account is about 8 months old. So it's closed out $41,000 in profit. The total return has been 88%. 88% return on this account. In 268 days, this account has done 88.4%. Let's see in the chat if any of you guys have any anything else that's doing this type of return. It's just absolutely incredible. And you can see here, this is third-party data. This is a verified real account. So let's dive into one of our older ones. I wish that wouldn't keep popping up.
Remember, guys, this is completely hands-free. Okay, it's just hands-free broadcasting directly to your account. There's no approval process. The trade goes right to your account. It executes the trade, it executes the strategy, and you get to cash in 100% of the profits.
Who in here likes 88% return in 268 days? Let's see here. I want to see some chats. Me, Javi, yes. Duh. Yeah, trick question, right? Stupid question, I guess. So here's another one. This account, I believe, was 1 year and 8 months old. Oh no, this is a this is
trader.
Yeah, actually, I don't even have the other one pulled up here. Yeah,
we'll show people that anyway. This is exciting.
Yeah, this is pretty cool here. This is actually the numbers. Let's see how close I was to what I said earlier. So this is the BitFX account right here. This is done it did 8% last month.
Almost
okay.
9, right?
Yeah, almost 9%. And you can look at the deposits and withdrawals. Here we go. This is broken down into bits. So this is basically 6 Bitcoin that was loaded in. 3 Bitcoin or so has been withdrawn out. And the account has 10,000 bits, which is about 10 Bitcoin in it. So 6.7 Bitcoin or so deposited, 3.3 pulled out. And the account has about 10 Bitcoin in it. And let's just go to the track record. That's only been since June of 2020. And you can see the results here, guys, month after month. Very, very powerful software. Now let's play a little game. Let's play it off real numbers. Do you want to just do it off this 8% number here? Let's play a little game real quick. My Zoom's acting up. Here we go. This is a compounding calculator. Luke, if you don't mind, drop this in the chat so people can go have some fun. Now, let's play, let's just say here, I don't know, what's realistic, Corey, 5,000 or something like that? You want to do 5,000? We'll start off with let's just say 5,000. And let's just say we'll use the number of 8%. We won't even round that up. We'll just plug in 8% right here. And let's go, what do you want to do? 84 months, 7 years, something like that?
Yeah.
Let's do 7 years over 84 months. And let's calculate this out. This is the power of the compound effect. You guys have all heard of the penny doubling a day, right? I forget the numbers. Do you know the?
Yeah, 31 days. It's like $10,737,000
yeah,
or something like that.
It's crazy. And you can see here, guys, if you start with 5,000, the returns aren't mind bending in the beginning, but check this out. Month 1, $400, which is way more than my $100,000 savings account did in Bank of America, right? But let's go down and just see how this starts unpacking, right? Let's go here. Here we are at 3 years. That $5,000 turned into $79,000. And once again, guys, we cannot guarantee results, but if you look at our past track record, this is real deal data, right? So $5,000 at 36 months turns into $79,840. At 48 months, we're at over 201,000. So let's go ahead and jump down to the whole deal here. 84 months, it's turned into, am I reading that right? 3 million? $3,210,000. Guys, you just saw the FX book. You saw 8%. So this is hypothetical numbers if we can continue to perform the way that we have performed in the past. Very, very, very powerful stuff.
Powerful. We even have a 2-year track record on one of our softwares where we cranked up the juice a little bit to just get it to perform a little bit higher, and is over 700%, averaging over 15% monthly on real live money compounding. I mean, guys, if you just took $1,000 and compounded at 10% for 6 years, it's $1 million. They say the 3 keys to wealth are long-term vision, delayed gratification, and the power of compounding. They also say the power of compounding is the 8th wonder of the world, right? When you have that much compounding in your favor, especially hands-free, I mean, it gives you a lot of options in life. But when you have those options and you start to earn that money, we're going to have every situation we can put you into to diversify your portfolio, show you how to build a long-term portfolio, have your growth incentive portfolios, because we have the real live experts. Like one of the traders that we have coming on board is the former director of institutional securities trading for Morgan Stanley, managed the 5th largest trading desk on Wall Street. This guy's one of the top options traders in the world. These are the caliber of people that's joining up with us to bring this education to the marketplace. Guys that have already made millions of dollars, they're just looking for a professional environment where they can go out and give back to the average ordinary person. So whether you're a top grossing professional earning 6 and 7 figures already, and you're just looking for ways to grow and compound your money, we definitely have something for you. If you're that person who's just looking to get started, just getting your feet wet, maybe you have your first $1,000 to invest, but you want to have something start working in your favor. Well, we have something for you too. And we put our products at a price that you could actually afford to get in, not to charge you $25,000 up front before you even put money in your brokerage account. That's ridiculous. We've already done really well with our businesses. We wanted a way and a vehicle to go out and give back and to make, these opportunities that are really only available for the classes in a lot of cases, to make them available for the masses. So anybody can get involved, because it should be available for anybody. And now that it is, and we can develop these tools, it gives us the ability to do this at a mass scale. And we're just excited to have people involved with it. You know what I mean? I don't think that there's anything, based on my entire entrepreneurial journey, everything that I've done, all the businesses that we started, owned, scaled, sold, there's nothing that I've ever seen that could pay you more money over the next 2 years than active aggressive participation in this model. There's just nothing out there like it.
Yeah. And guys, go play with that Forex calculator later. Get started tonight on Trading Bundle, start digging into our training and get connected to our software. But this is my question I'd like to ask all of you guys. And we're excited. I mean, everyone likes to use the term millionaire, right? Mm-hmm. You can literally go in and plug and use real deal data on our FX books. Don't use pie in the sky numbers. And yes, some people are doing more than 8%. I think Gavin's brother he's absolutely crushing it, because he's using our Echo signals in addition to the broadcasting system, right? But think about this. What other way out there right now can you go spend $6 a day to access some software to take $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 and turn it into $1 million over the next 5, 6, 7, 8 years? So that's my question to you guys. Are you willing to spend $6 a day to access software? And maybe you don't have $5,000 to put in your trade account right now. That's why we have the compensated community model, because other people that are interested in trading, other people that are interested in software like this. So you can use our compensated community model to build up a trade account to maybe get to $1,200, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. That's kind of the beauty of our system. You can get in, you can start earning with our broadcasting tools. You can start learning with Echo EDU. You can put your money to work, and you can use our compensated community model to join us on the crusade of waking people up, to showing them that there's a better way to live their life and to put their financial future into their own hands, rather than Bank of America giving me like less than $1. But Cory, do you have any final remarks? One thing I want to say real quick is, I want to give a shout out to all of our leaders. You were, through one degree of separation or another, you were invited to this call by some of our leaders. And I've never seen such a powerfully motivated, inspiring group. They motivate us and inspire us every single day. Guys, this isn't just some business play for us. This is a crusade. Digital Profit is a crusade for us to open people's eyes and show them alternative ways that, we all get in these little echo chambers of like the people we hang around with, or our environment, or things that happened as we were growing up. And there's just a lot of other information out there. And we're coming to realize that people don't even know about things like this. So we're on a crusade to wake people up. How many of you know people that are, if you ask the question, hey, do you know about cryptocurrency or trading? Are you investing in any stocks or anything? That is like the conversation these days. And when you can open up your phone and show them real results and say, that's awesome, you're trading. Let me show you something that I have. And it's just conversations that are natural happening. So this isn't like you have to get good at sales. This just means you have to get good at just adding people to our testimony group and saying, dude, you're not going to believe the results that these guys are getting with their money. You're not going to believe the tools that they've provided for us. You add them to our 100% digital group and let them be inspired by the results that we have. We don't have to hype this up. We don't have to fluff it up. We have the results to back up everything that we said. So I want to give a shout out to all the leaders. Thank you guys so much for joining us on this crusade. Gavin, I see you smiling there, buddy. You're absolutely crushing it. Josh is on here. Luke's on here. Who else do we got? I see Mr. Craig on here. I see Mr. Juan on here. I see Randall. Thank you guys so much. And JT, thank you guys so much for joining us on this mission. I know we're going to all make a ton of money just using these products, but we can go out there together and inspire a lot of people to open their eyes up to different things. So we appreciate you guys. We know we couldn't do this without you. And we take this very serious, and we're very appreciative of every single one of you guys. So with that being said, I'm gonna pass it over to Cory for some final remarks.
Yeah, I'm just going to second that. Guys, we definitely appreciate your time tonight. I know there's a lot of things you could be doing on a Wednesday night. The fact that you took some time here with us, we're very grateful for that. And like Tommy said, give it a shot. What do you got to lose? It's a money back guarantee. We put that on there for a reason. We definitely give you enough time so you can truly test the product, look at the authenticity of it, and just realize that that's just the very beginning for you. Just 2 weekends ago, we called out a 2,500 pip trade on XRP USD. Just imagine having money in that leverage account. You could have doubled your account on a weekend. Yeah. Literally 100% growth on a weekend. So there's other things that are available for you once you get skin in the game, but it starts with that, initial step. And fortunately for you, our initial step makes you money and makes you good money. So we're very blessed and excited.
I got one more thing I'm going to jump in, guys. Yeah. With these, there's tons of companies out there right now that are offering, trade concepts like this. This isn't a new concept. What's new is the execution and the real world results. This is, I'll just leave you guys with a pro tip, if I can call myself a pro. If someone cannot show you, I don't care what a flyer says on their results. Okay, don't care. I don't care what an application shows in the results. If someone cannot show you real world third-party data on the results, believe it to not be true.
That's correct.
Yeah. There's now more than ever, when people are talking about trading, you're going to see a bunch of pie in the sky ideas. You're going to see a bunch of people talking how they can help you get results. If they cannot show you real world third-party results on an FX Blue or an FX Book account, it is not, pretend that it's not, maybe it is real, but if they can't show you real data on real accounts with real money, not demo fake stuff, guys, trust me on this, it's probably not real. So, be frosty.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't believe it. Ask for results. But like Cory said, we appreciate you guys. Thank y'all so much for taking the time to hang out with us. We appreciate you. We love you. Let's go out there and change the world together, guys. Have a great night.
Have a great night, guys. Take care.